Hey everyone, my name is Donnie Lowy from Closeoutexplosion.com. Today I'd like to give you tips on how to make money selling wholesale neckties. One of the items I sell in my warehouse is wholesale neckties. I've seen there's a good demand for it, and I've gotten some feedback from people on how they sell the neckties and their experiences. So I'd like to share some ideas with you. So the first thing you want to do when you sell neckties, you want to be very descriptive about the neckties you're selling. What material are they made out of? Where are they from? Where were they made? And who were they made for? Were they made for a brand name? Were they made for a certain retailer? What, the quality? And what I would actually start out by first saying is, you could first see who your potential customers are, and then find neckties that match those customers. And what you should also do is, when there's, let's say, a lot of different benefits to buying a certain necktie, you want to see who the customers are that you're selling to, and you want to focus on those qualities. So let's say you have a beautiful men's 100% silk necktie, and it has some really stylish colors, and it has a beautiful conservative look that would be good for an office job. So you know that your customers need ties for the office. They might not be that concerned that it's a silk necktie. They're going to be more concerned whether the tie is presentable and whether it's going to make the right impression when they wear it at their job. So that's something you'd want to focus on. But if you're selling to a customer who, let's say, loves the idea that it's a silk necktie, they're looking to wear something very fashionable, something very fancy, then yeah, you want to focus on the fact that the tie is made out of silk. Now, let's say your customers love brand names, and the style isn't as important. It's more important for them to have a brand name tie. So either you have to focus on buying brand name ties, or what you would do is you'd find the ties that you have and see if they're comparable to any of the brands out there, whether it's by the style, whether it's by the quality, and then you're going to show those neckties to them, and you're going to explain to them that, look, they're very similar in quality and style to the brands that they're interested in, and see if that will be enough for them to want to buy those ties. Now, another thing you want to do is you always want to tell customers what the original retail value of the neckties is. This way, when you offer them the neckties at a good price, you're going to be able to give them a really good incentive to buy the neckties. So let's say, for example, the neckties retail originally at $60 each, and you could sell them to them at $10 each. So make sure they realize the value, because just to offer them a necktie for $10 is not enough. You could buy neckties for as low as $1 each. The quality might not be the best quality, but they're out there in the marketplace. So if you want to sell neckties for a higher price, for $10 or $20 each, you have to demonstrate the value. So one of the ways you do it is by showing them, whether you show them online, whether you show them offline on a piece of paper, where you show them the price tag on the necktie. You want to show them what the original retail value of that necktie is, and then at that point, they'll see the great savings that you're giving them by showing them those neckties. And then what you should try to do is also, if you have other items that you sell, try to match up the neckties to what you're selling. Let's say you sell dress shirts, show them neckties that would go well with the dress shirts. You could offer it as a bonus, and then you're not really selling the necktie, but you're selling the other products that you have. And what I would recommend is, have different categories of neckties. Meaning, let's say you buy a closeout of neckties from my warehouse, and you get a box of 240 neckties. Some of the neckties are going to be for people going out to clubs, right? If they want a trendy, look. I know people generally don't wear neckties at clubs, but I've seen it happen. And then you'll have people who want to wear very conservative ties, some stylish ties that are also for work. So take your neckties, split them up into different categories. And another reason you want to do that is because the same customer who's going to buy a necktie for the office is also going to wear a necktie for when they go out with their friends. So you can increase your sales by showing them the neckties and explain to them how different neckties have different purposes. Alright? So I hope you enjoyed this video. My website is Closeoutexplosion.com. The next time you're in New York, you're welcome to visit my warehouse. Thank you and have a great day.